Hello everyone, happy Friday. Now that we've all made it to Friday, welcome back to another episode of Aternos Minecraft with yours truly. Now, wow, okay, I wasn't even aiming there, which was even funnier. Okay, so I could not find anything on the altar or the pedestal. So what we're going to do is going to attempt to see if there's something about it in the book. Has to be something about it in here. Let's see. Campaign can, jello block, advanced slime reaches you. I don't think it'd be in the slime fun. Magical items. Would be under miscellaneous? No, it'd be under miscellaneous. There's some interesting stuff in the miscellaneous. Let's see, we got different. Mag Thor. I'm not quite sure what that is. Uranium, bucket of oil, bucket of fuel, nether ice, thorium. Okay. Huh. Still doesn't tell me what the heck it is. Let's see. Magical book cover, lava crystal, common talisman, necrotic skull, sense of afterlife, broken spawner, ancient pedestal. Why couldn't I find that before? Like, seriously. Two 8-karat gold ingots, 4 obsidian, and a piece of stone. Like, seriously. Why could I not have found that before? I was looking for it. Alright, well, any rate. I'm gonna need 4 of these. Obsidian. And gold ingot. 8-karat gold ingots, mind you. Don't worry about those later. So I'll discuss that in a minute. That should give me dust here in a minute. Yep. Okay. Now I have also made the I made the decision that even though this world is called Vault, that probably within the next week I'm going to actually move everything from in here to the treehouse. The space is less confined, and those of you who have seen my videos before should know this by now. Oh, excuse me. 5, 6, 7, 8. Because as much as I enjoy, you know, living in a vault, and you know, and doing the whole Fallout thing, it's I don't know, it's hard to really do anything that actually feels like you're in a vault, because the plugins and stuff is outdated. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Go over here to our magic workbench. Or take our obsidian. Take our stone. Ancient pedestal. It already gave me 4. Interesting. Okay. Dispose of that and that. Which explains why the thing looked so much like a dispenser. Okay. I believe it said 8. Yep, 8. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, hopefully that's set up right. I really have no idea. Oh yes, and we were making empty runes on top of that anyway. So let's go. You make a rainbow one. That's right. That's what I know the magic lumps for, and the obsidian, and the stone. Ultimate surrounded by the amount of pedestals. What? Really? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try that. Huh. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's see. I am actually half tempted to just surround the whole damn thing, to be honest. See what that does. Unless they mean, well, no, that wouldn't make any sense. Ultras are surrounded by the needed amount of pedestals. I am actually seriously wondering if they mean stuff has to be put inside inside the pedestals first. Let's see. Alright, well, anyway, at any rate. Four stones, 4 magic lumps. This is normally an area of Minecraft I don't normally mess with. Four lumps. Block of obsidian. Four stones. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. No, that doesn't make any sense either. Let's see. See if there's anything more about it. Ancient altar ritual. Well, actually, I'm also wondering if, let's see. Because it says it needs to be surrounded, so let me try something else here. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ish. Okay. Well, I think I may have a possibility. Let's see. Put one on each side. Move this. Oops. One there. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. That's not what I wanted. Ultra is not surrounded by the needed amount of pedestals. Let's see. Alright, I will get that figured out eventually, just not right this moment for so obvious reason. Okay. So let's get this started, shall we? No, cause I need the soul jars. Garg. Pain in the butt. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I know I'm gonna end up wasting an entire video trying to figure this stuff out. Because in the video, using 7, you're spacing them 2 blocks apart. Honestly, I don't think it matters how far you space them. I don't get it. I could probably, you know what? I could probably fill this entire room full of pedestals, and it still wouldn't be enough. Because I'm the type of person that I am, I'm gonna try it. Because, you know, why not? Five of 8? Really? That's rather unnerving. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on here. So the altar needs to be spaced, and the pedestals need to be spaced exactly how it is in the video, which is 2 spaces from either side. 2 spaces this way. Because that's 4. And there should be 3 spaces in here. Then the same over here. Come on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even though this one isn't even placed correctly. Hey, there we go. Okay. Unknown catalyst. Let's see. What do you need for catalyst? Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4. One obsidian. 4 stones. Only have spots for 3. Use correct recipe instead. That's where the confusion comes in. Actually, let's see what happens when I do that. Use the correct recipe. Okay. Can't use a recipe unless the book opens. No, this is all stuff I'm gonna have to ask Lothy about. He knows more about these than I do. Alright, so the first major thing that will be the first major difference, rather, between here and the treehouse is that the treehouse will be using solar power instead of nuclear power. That way, it's constantly reusable, and I don't have to worry about crafting. I don't have to worry about crafting uranium that could potentially kill a person. So let's grab that. I'm not sure what lightstone is, which was also why I had destroyed the gate. So let's grab some solar panels. Now these solar panels give off, or not solar panels. Where is it? Put them over here. Solar generators. These give off 4 joules a second, and there's no buffer, which is great in a way. And if I really wanted to, I'm sure I could probably make make a larger version. Let's try that. Energized solar generator. Oh, excuse me. These produce 256 joules a day, or 128 joules at night, which means the energized solar generator works both during the day and the night, which is cool. So you'll always constantly have power. Whereas the normal solar generators only work during the Oh, seriously? I think I'm just going to stick with what I have. Be completely honest, I can make, crap tons of these. And I'm not, real worried about it. As far as either keeping this or destroying it, this is going to stay here, or at least the entrance is going to stay here. Yes, if you've I have made some changes in here. First one is that this is not only a welcome center, but it's also a trade center. So so visitors will be able to come here and be able to exchange 1 gold nugget for a cap, because that's the currency, and then you can trade for signs, chests, ore, different ores, redstone stuff, rails and carts. And I think that's probably about as far as I got. Now, what I'm about to show off next is actually a very big thing that's at least a big thing to me, and that is the Remembrance Center. And I say it's a big thing. It's a big thing to me, because it is. Now, just about every Minecraft server I've either created or been on has had some form of a Remembrance Center, and this is so that so that those that know these folks will then know that that they are being remembered. But if you know someone that should be remembered, message me so then it can be put on the wall. And I only got one of these columns done, and that's for the fandom. And this starts in 1980 and ends in today. So the first official furry death was with artist cartoonist Tex Avery, who after his death, his wife came out and said, oh yes, he's always had a fascination with animal characters, which is why he drew them better than human characters. Tex Avery was also popular because he, for the zaniness that he brought to his characters, like the whistling wolf, or the eyes popping out of the skull. And if we go down, that is a long list. Now, and these are folks in the fandom that have, like I said, that have passed away from a wide variety of reasons. Some have passed away from cancer. Some have passed away from natural causes. Some have passed away from being in various accidents, or in one case, one of them had passed away because he was deployed to Iraq, which very sad stuff. Which also means, and I'll point it out. Let's see. So where is he at? This person here, Sergeant Warhorse. And this is and he's a prime example of the fandom isn't just made up of people that are OMG into ears and tail. The fandom is also made up of military personnel, which is a concept a lot of people have difficulty in grasping. And this person, Sergeant Warhorse, was a prime example. He had spent 2 tours in the Army, and then spent another tour in the Army National Guard before taking up artistry in retirement. And he was trying to figure out what exactly to put his art, what to draw. And someone had suggested to him, well, why don't you invest yourself into the furry fandom? And then it stuck. Let's see. SPC Margaris, the person who was serving in the armed forces. But this person right here, Kayla_LA, or Kayla La. Excuse me. They are the first person in the fandom to have passed away so far for 2018, and I don't remember the exact cause. I'd have to go find their name again. But I mean, as you can tell, to those that have either heard of the fandom, or are an active or have some part in the fandom, that's actually a lot of people. But again, that's since that is from since 1980 to 2018. Now I do have four columns up here: furry, LGBT, cancer, and general. And these lists will be filled as soon as I can get a hold of proper lists. And by proper lists, I mean legitimate lists. But anyways, I turn this tree to an apartment building. It may seem kind of tight, and I do apologize for that. But each floor has 2 apartments. Matter of fact, they are 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are 4 by 5. So you could actually fit a bed here with chests on either side, or a bed here with chests on either side. This one had this. There are, I forget how many floors there are, because I stretched this from here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we have 11 floors of 2-room apartments people can get inside this treehouse. And this is the very, very bottom, where the roots are. I think it was this one. Yep, this one is actually right at water level. And this one's above water level. Now, I was not able to get any of the ones above here, because they go up into the trees, because of how big they've made they made the leaves. It's actually quite difficult to get any of that situated. So there are no windows in those ones up there. I've also added some more trees like that one. And this one is going to be one of those farms as soon as I can get the ancient altar stuff taken care of. As is this one. This one's partially complete. All I gotta do is just place the spawner. And so is this one. And again, this one's almost complete. All I gotta do is place the spawner in here. And that's why the center has purposely been left open. This one I haven't, and the other trees I have not figured out what to do with yet. This one here is a potential house. For someone who who really wants space. Because this is the apartments. And something else. I'll take care of that right now. So you're gonna have to go away. And in here is going to be where all the crafting stuff is. The only thing is, I'll need to figure out how I'm going to set up the solar panels. And I say that because if you look, the way the trees have been put together has been done in a way so that you naturally have a barrier up top, so they all run into each other. And this was done so I didn't have to make one. But as you can tell, where is it? I think over. It was over here. Well, no, I guess technically it wouldn't have mattered anymore. Nope, it's right here. As you can tell right here, I kind of had to fill one in, and why there's still water coming down. Take care of that real quick. Because I mean, as much as I enjoy rain, I enjoy the thought of having a home that is a natural barrier to it. That way you can enjoy it without getting wet. Even though that will continue to drip, that's all right. They're leaves, and if leaves don't drip water, well, then there's probably an issue. Okay, let's go through here. As you can tell, quite a lot of stuff. Okay. Now I also need to see because this I can remove, and as long as I don't use an axe, because of the whole chop tree one, then I can sit here and notch out into the trees what I want. So like I said, these bring on 4 apiece. I think I just happen to have one of these on me. Right, and it won't show any joules because it's nighttime. So let's do time set 0500. We're only doing 10. Strange. Very strange. Alright, so for some reason... What happened? Do I have any capacitors on me? I do. So what happens if I place this right here? Will that give me anything further? It's actually rather strange that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because these are, this should be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, but it's only reading as 12, and it's only reading this one strip, well, which is fine. Oops. So we'll do... Let's see what that gives me. $14. What? No, that's not, something's not right here. There we go. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 there. 2 and it's 4. It's 128 plus 4. It's 132, even though I just broke one. I'm getting 144. Why are these only pulling 2? Must be because of the rain. Let's see, time, or no, weather, clear. This should go up. If it doesn't go up, that's fine. Doesn't look like it. I wish I had I really do wish I had a monitor for that. Instead of having to do that. Other than that. 550. Because that's 32, 3, 34, 35, 6, 7, 3, 8, 40, 41, 2, 43, 44 times 4. How am I getting 550? Unless it's counting. See. I see what it's doing. 128 times 4. Actually, you would think. Well, okay then. If that's what it takes. I don't think I need to stretch this all the way out to here. Although I may end up having to eventually. 'Cause I mean, if you can tell, I've got, you know, an endless amount. $838. What if it's doing 6? 128 times 6 is only 28 times 6. 768 plus these panels. Yeah, make it 838. Yeah, it makes sense. So I could actually probably pull 1,000 joules out of this. I'm only pulling 866. Okay, which means I'll actually need to go get my larger capacitors, which is fine. VTP vault. We have big and then we have large. Large capacitors gives me a capacitance of 8100 joules, or the big capacity will give me an output of 1024, whereas the smaller one only gives me 128. So let's grab one of these. I'm not going to need that anymore. And one of these. We'll see where that goes. Now, while I'm here, I believe there's a monitoring tool. I'll save that for another time. Well, maybe I'll make it when the episode's over. Stop staring. Stop staring. Villagers. Okay, so we have 866. We're gonna put the big energy capacitors on here, which should increase the capacitance like a lot. I mean a lot. Yeah, 2.5K. Oh, excuse me. And that's out of... yeah. $6.24K, and that's using the big energy capacitor, because they give 124 joules a piece, and that will be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, well, that's going to go ahead and do it for today's video. I know time flies when you're having a good time, and I always have a blast on Minecraft, even though it's creative mode. It's because I'm playing with stuff other than vanilla, so it keeps things interesting. Hopefully in the next video, we'll be able to get the soul jars situated. I will not actually move or I will not shut down the vault until after those soul jars are created. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video right there. Do appreciate everyone that comes out and watches my videos and follows me and interacts with me. I do appreciate it as a YouTuber. All the important information is in the description below. I will see everyone in the next video. Take care, everyone.